Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is sponsored by Gymshark. Just kidding. It's not. I wish, maybe one day. Welcome back guys. So for today's video, I really wanted to do a what's in my gym bag. As you know, I've been going to the gym for about 4 years now, and I know what are some essentials and I know what are not really essentials. So I have a lot of things in my gym bag just because I've kind of accumulated a lot of things throughout the years. I have gotten rid of stuff or have taken things out that I don't need anymore. But for you guys, if you don't know what should I bring to the gym, do I need to bring this to the gym, I'll let you know, okay? There may be some things that you guys actually would need to bring that I don't need to bring to the gym. But in this case, I'm gonna show you things that I've been bringing to the gym with me, and it's always in my gym bag just in case. But is it really an essential or not so much? I am gonna be sharing with you guys everything that's in here, and I'm excited. My bag is big, it's kind of heavy. It's from Gymshark. But yeah, all right, let's get started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put if it's an essential on this side, and then if it's not an essential on this side, and then after I'll show you guys everything again. So yeah, I'm gonna put essential, I'll say essential, and then I'll say not essential. First things first, we have workout logs, workout books, or whatever you want to call them. I think, for me personally, this is an essential because I need to remember how much I lifted the lift before. So, for example, if I do glutes on Monday and I'm hitting glutes on Thursday again or Friday, I would like to know, well, how much did I do? How many reps did I do? What was the weight? And can I do more? I really like workout logs. A lot of people like to do it on their phones, or they have an app. Personally, I just think writing it down and just bringing it next to you. But oh my goodness, what are you doing? Look who came in. Hi baby. Oh my precious boy. Guys, I don't know if you've ever seen my dog. No, I've never showed him on here, but this is Toby. Say hi, Toby. Say hi to the camera. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is Toby. Hi, Toby. Hi, Toby. Hi, Toby. You wanted to be in the vlog. I know you wanted to be in the vlog. Sorry to distract you guys, but also, how could you not think he's so cute? Come on, let's go. Come on. Sorry about that. So, I would say these are essentials. Next, a hairbrush. We always need a hairbrush, especially if you're a girl. You need a hairbrush because you just never know. I just got my nails done, so you just might need to brush your hair out. So I always have a hairbrush on me. Essential. Next, a claw clip is also essential. I go in the sauna a lot, and sometimes I like to have my hair down when I work out, and I need to put it up. So I think that this is also an essential. Just nothing more else I can say about a claw clip. But yeah, I always have one of these in my gym bag right here. What is this called? A bar pad or something like that? These I feel are not essential. I got this so I could hip thrust, but a lot of the times your gym might have one. I would say 80 to 90% of the times that your gym will probably have one. But if you don't really want to share one because there's other people there that are also using it, I bought this one actually because the ones at my old gym, they weren't thick enough, so I would still feel a lot of pressure on my on my hips area here when I would do hip thrusts, and so I wanted to get my own. But my new gym has really nice ones, so I don't even use this anymore. So I would just say this was probably a non-essential. Next, a weight lifting belt. This is I don't know, I feel like you could probably say it's an essential, and then you could also probably say it's not an essential. For me, I don't think it's an essential anymore. It used to be. So I used to try to lift really, really heavy, and my gym didn't have one. And in order for me to lift heavy, you know, squat heavy, deadlift, whatever it is, you know, I had one of these on. I don't lift as heavy as I used to, so I actually don't really use this anymore. I would say this is not really an essential, but if you're somebody who does like to work out heavy and you want to deadlift heavy and squat heavy and stuff like that, then of course, you know, this might be an essential for you. But for me personally, it's not anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in my non-essential just because I don't use it anymore as much. This one. This is a belt. Also, it's like a waist training belt. Yeah, that's what it's called, waist training belt. Una faja in Spanish, we call them. What a faja, or a waist training belt, helps you with is to produce a lot of sweat in your core area right here. So I actually use this quite a lot. I use this when I do cardio because I like to sweat in this area a lot. So I feel like it helps me look a little, you know, thinner, I guess, if I want to say. I feel like I look more snatched. But I think that having a waist training belt is essential, especially for women. My boyfriend has actually used this before. He loves it when he does cardio because he likes to sweat. So yeah, I would say your waist training belt is an essential. This is my mic. I don't think this is an essential unless you like to film at the gym, but this mic doesn't actually work on my camera. I don't know why, but it works for my phone, and at the gym I like to film a lot on my phone, so yeah. So I like to use my mic. And I would say it's non-essential because I can obviously film without it, but I like to have it. Extra clothes. So I have one pair of extra shorts because you never know when you might have some kind of like accident, a period accident, whatever it is. You always want to be prepared. You might even like sit on something and you didn't even realize, and you're like, oh my god. So I always have an extra pair of shorts just in case. These are Aurora. I love Aurora. So this would be an essential. So I would suggest always having an extra pair of clothes. I don't have a workout top in here. I should put a workout top in here, but just always be prepared and have an extra pair of leggings, of shorts, or a top, because you just never know what could possibly happen at the gym. I got these to like help me with my core and help me with like leg workouts and things like that, but I never use these guys. So if you want them, I can send them to you, whoever wants to use these. But these are like the ones that you like stand on. It's supposed to like help you like have balance and stabilize and things like that. So I honestly never use these. I'm gonna put them as a non-essential. So I bought them, I don't know why, but whatever. So non-essential, but this is in my gym bag. That's what I'm saying. It's like I forget that these are even in here, but it's in my gym bag, but you could use these. Next. I have my straps, my weightlifting straps. These are essential because I like to do RDLs with these. Sometimes I'll deadlift. I don't deadlift that much anymore. When you're holding weight with the bar or dumbbells, like in order for me to be able to lift heavier, I have to have these, or else like if I don't have these, like my hands hurt a lot, even my wrist hurts. So these allow me to grip better and lift heavier. Pretty explanatory, is that how you say it? Explanatory? Yeah, these I always have in my gym bag, so I would say these are essential. This is not essential, but I do like that I have one because I don't have to go look for the one at the gym. So this is for your ankle, like when you do glute kickbacks. I have one of these because I just don't really like to use other people's anyways, like the gyms. But I prefer just using my own. And also I don't always find the gyms, like people misplace things all the time. So for me, I would say it is essential, but it's really not. Just kind of like how this isn't really essential, they have it at the gym, This one is like maybe essential, but this one is also not an essential just because they most likely 80-90% of the time your gym will have one of these. So I would say this is not a gym essential. AirPods. I usually use my Beats, but I have AirPods in here just in case my Beats are dead. I can always use my AirPods as well. So I have backup headphones, so I would say essential. Okay, so these ones, I know what you're thinking. I am a sissy. No, I'm just kidding. There's nothing wrong with using these. I got these because my hands hurt so bad and I can get some pretty bad calluses and I don't like it. So every time I hit back when I'm doing a back workout, I don't know why, but my hands, like my palms hurt so bad. So I bought these because I was like, I'm tired of my palms hurting so much when I lift. And so these allow me to grip and these allow me not to like be in so much pain. So I don't use these that much anymore, but I used to use them a lot. But if you're somebody that like you know, doesn't like to get calluses or like it hurts, you know, when you're like holding the bar so much and it's heavy, then I would say get some of these. I really like them and I recommend them and I would use them, but I would say they're not an essential, but it's nice to have them if you have sensitive palms or weak hands, you know. But I used to use them a lot, so I don't use them anymore. So since I'm not using them anymore that much, I'm just gonna put it as a non-essential. Alright, now we got booty bands. I have all kinds of booty bands. I have like really thick kind, and I also have the rubbery, elasticy kind of ones. So both of these work fine. I actually do like these a little bit more just because they don't slide it down. I feel like these always like roll up and then they end up sliding down. But both of them work fine. And I would say that whenever I work out at home or I don't really want to be like doing a lot of weightlifting, I like to use these a lot so I can do like a little glute workout. So I would say these are like an essential for me just because like I don't always work out at home. I like to do home workouts and I like to have these in like handy with me. But yeah, I would say these are an essential for me. And then these are all more like lifting things. I like to stretch with these. These are non-essentials. I don't use them that much. But I actually got that as a collab, this one, so I just kind of have it in here. I honestly don't even know how to really use these, but I just use them for stretching, and since I don't really know how to use them that much, I don't really use them, so they're not essential. I think that's it, guys. Something I didn't show in here though is, of course, I always have a water with me to the gym. Another thing I always bring with me are my actual headphones, my Beats headphones. They hang out in my car just because I'm always charging them in the car. And then I always have a mini towel as well. So when I get out of the sauna, I can have a little mini towel. But I don't have that in my gym bag because I'm constantly like washing it. But yeah, everything else though wasn't here. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, I think. Yeah. Alright guys, so this was my essentials, just a little reminder. These are things that I constantly have in the gym, that I always use. And then this was my non-essentials, only because these ones, usually you can find them at the gym. They already have them there for you. These ones, I don't know why I even got them. I barely even use them. And then also this one is your personal preference. I don't use them anymore, so that's why I have them there. And then obviously my mic. Not a lot of people like to film at the gym, but I do. But of course I can film without it, so that's why it's there. And so yeah, that is my essentials and non-essentials. Guys, so I really hope that you liked this video and now you have an idea of like what are some things you should start keeping in your gym bag. And again, it's really up to you and like what works best for you at the gym. You can bring literally anything you want. I know a lot of people shower at the gym. They bring even more extra clothes. They bring shampoo, conditioner. I don't shower at the gym. I like to shower when I get home, but at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to bring to the gym and what you like to have with you at all times. Even hand sanitizer you might have in there. I don't need hand sanitizer. I just wash my hands at the gym. literally whatever you want to bring. But I just wanted to show you guys an idea of like what I like to always have as a gym girly who's been going to the gym for years, and what I've learned, like what to have and kind of like what not to keep in my bag anymore. But anyways, you guys, so thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I helped you and I gave you some good ideas. I appreciate it, and thank you all. Oh yeah, look at my nails. I just got my nails. I appreciate you guys, and make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share it with your friends and family. I'm still a newbie on YouTube, so follow me on Instagram, whatever you want, if you want. I will see you guys again in my next video. Also, let me know what else you want to see from me. I want to hear your opinions, and I want to know like what you want to see. So if you have any requests, let me know. But yeah. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video.